Yo, are y'all here? Yeah, dude. So, all right. This is what I did. I had brought up this link from the match. All right, hold on. Let me talk. I'll just talk about it again. Here's a tweet that I was talking about. I said another episode of MK players who don't know how meaties work, you know, etc. They're complaining, and clearly the meaty was too fast. So I'm gonna show you what the match happened. What happened in the match? So he landed Terminator's what's the move called? The tackle grab meter burn version where he steps on you. He lands that, okay. So then he walks up, and by the way, he has a full life lead. There's no reason for me to even meaty here. Opponent doesn't even have the meter for last breath, okay. So honestly, you could just back up and just start shooting guns at him. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to because he's buzzed. I don't know. But for the most part, you could probably meaty with the shotgun if they get up and do anything but crouch without blocking. Or you could just do down 1, down 3, down 4 right here. Probably down 4. Down 4 is probably better, or down 1's better. But regardless, he comes in, wants to do back 3, 1 string, right? And yeah, I understand you want to do string because it's fast or whatever. But honestly, man, you don't want to do moves like this. They're so slow. Like, honestly, people need to just suck it up. You knock somebody down, the most you can get is a down 1, down 3, etc. Or grab. That's really all you want to go for, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it takes more timing to deal with and punish with a string. But hey, that's the payoff. If you feel like you're right, then you get the punishment for that. But for the most part, you should probably try to do the safest option regardless. Here, look. You see he clearly whiffs a forward 3. Whiffed. It whiffed. It whiffed. It whiffed. And he didn't block. He has too much recovery to block right here.
Yo,
Boom.
Know,
punish. Like, that's what it was. You can't be doing stuff like that. Look, I'm gonna like pause it really fast. All right, look, I'm gonna freeze frame pause it. All right, look, forward 3, totally whiffed. The character's still waking up. They haven't left their wake up frame. Boom. Then they finally left it. When you're knocked down, it's like you're still standing up. Okay, you just have now different wake up timings, and that was put there so when people don't have the meter to wake up because they use breakaway, they still have the delay wake up to defend themselves. If you're in that option, that situation, you'll be pissed if they got free meaties all the time. But as an offensive player, if you have them knocked down, you're mad because they have options. You should just do the safe wake up or do something to cover the wake up. Like, I don't get why that's... Look, in MK9, you wasn't knocking people down doing meaties. People had invincible wake up attacks, okay? I don't know where this whole... Actually, I know where this came from. MKX. In MKX, if they don't have meter, it's over, basically. That's what y'all want. Just say that. If you want to play MKX, guess what? I am delighted to tell you and inform you that the servers for that game are still up and you can go play it. But this is not that game. MK11 is a game that has different wake up options and stuff. Okay? And you have to exhaust your opponent's options by knocking them down, making them spin meter to wake up, or you can launch them and make them break away. That's the point of the launch, to make them break away and spin all that meter so then you can keep opening them up. That's how the game works. Like, people are ridiculous. And then, dude, they set it up in practice mode for your get up, so now you can actually program exactly what they do on wake up. And then you can program it to where, all right, where they do it in long wake up timing, short wake up timing, and no wake up timing. And you can have it set to random. So you can constantly be like, all right, how is she going to wake up? 1, 2, all right. So I have her set to do that. So, all right, I'm going to do different knockdowns with Lao that I would use in match play. So you have sweep. What would I do? All right, can't just stand over the character and do stuff. Like in grabs are 10 frames, so you got to think, man. They're waking up with fast buttons. The only time you really have advantage is when they're knocked down. So you got to do what you can to cover the wake up. See, Lao can do stuff like this. So if you do anything but roll backwards, I get to punish you at this range. Like, you can't just wake up like that. But these other meaties are a lot harder to do because it requires me to know exactly how you're going to wake up, when I can just do down 3 and it'll cover all wake ups. Like, I don't know how they're going to wake up. See, look, they have to wake up like down 1 to catch me, but or you can start doing like jump-ins. The jump-ins, they're tough too. I don't know. Like, I don't like going for that off the sweep. After like this is so much more timing. But you don't want to really go for people. Okay, so like, here's another mindset people need to adopt. Like, seriously, I hate hearing that this game sucks, and it doesn't, because it's good. And I want people to care because I want to body everybody. I don't care to practice a game that people don't care to be good at. Like, that does nothing for me. So for probably now, I'm going to be focusing on Street Fighter and Tekken because people actually give a shit about that. But I want people to enjoy this game so I can enjoy grinding it. But back to what I'm trying to say, this game, go for knockdowns or something. If you hate wake up options so much, go for the knockdown, get them to exhaust their options, and then punish them. Like, you launched them, okay, they broke away. Well, guess what? Don't fucking go for a damn combo that's going to get punished. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, dude. All right, look, breakaway. I had to set the fast, right? I hate when people do this versus Lao. I fucking hate when they break out of that. But you know what? I know that's part of the game. So I'm like, all right, you broke away, you idiot. I didn't have to spend any resource to get you. Or even if I do have to spend resource right here, you know, I can catch you and take away your health bar. But I don't want to do that right off the bat. I want to save that for the best way. So what I do, I'll go for this. Boom. This is safe to dealing with people trying to break away. I don't have to worry about getting punished. I get a nice chunk of damage, and then I get to go for more pressure because you can't roll or do regular wake ups anymore. And then because you don't have breakaway, I mean, you don't have your 2 bars a meter, you can't flaws block up to my jump in, so you have to deal with me doing weird jump angles and shit. And then people complain about fucking Fatal Blow. Dude, Fatal Blow has like 8 frames of armor startup now. So say if you're like waiting for, okay, look at this character, right? Oh shit, I haven't set the wrong one. Fuck, what? Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, say you're like playing footsies, right? Versus this bitch. And she does that. And you're like, alright, I gotta hit her before she hits me. So you have to like pick your spots. You either try to flaws block the Fatal Blow, which is hard. This shit is tough. Or you just block it. I mean, it is punishable regardless. I'm blocking normal. Always punishable. Or you want to be an edgelord and fucking flaws block this shit. It's hard. Man, probably because I have it on delay. Damn. Yeah, I have it on delay. Yeah, you flaws block it, you get a big punish, but you can just hit people out of it. I'm trying to... Our double recordings are too good, but as you see, like, it's still slow on startup. For the kind of it's a super, but it's slow. Hold on, that's the finisher. Well, okay, it's 13 frame startup. I don't care. You can still fucking jab somebody out that shit or have your button on the screen before them. But my issues with the game, they have kind of been like fixing them little by little without saying shit about, hey, they fixed it. And I kind of feel it when I play. Like, not too often now, do I get anti-air when I do jump-ins like this and they're attacking away from me? Like, now it's like I'm actually getting properly anti-air. And I don't know, I play people that anti-air me. Other people, they be like, yeah, jump-ins are too powerful. I'm like, dude, I'm scared as fuck to jump. I can't jump. I gotta really place my jumps versus people I play against. So maybe, I don't know, maybe y'all playing against booty people. I don't know. But y'all gotta look at it like this. In MK9, Injustice 1, MKX, Injustice 2, you start off with no meter. In this game, they gave everybody meter. So then hey, thanks for the resub, Fierce, man. Thank you. But they gave everybody meter at the start of the match. Okay? So that fixes the problem of first hit has a significant advantage over their opponent, and they have full bars of meter, or 1 full bar of meter. So then, you know what happens with that? That one player can be risky as hell, and all they have to worry about is getting combo breaker, while you have to like basically open them up twice to hit them. Now it's you have to open up your opponent twice to get good damage on them. So you either open them up by knocking them down, then they have to wake up a certain way, or you have to open them up by launching them, and then they have to choose whether they're going to break away or not. Or they don't break away, and then they try to wake up, and still you have to force them into doing something. Wake up buttons is a thing in every fighting game. I don't want to hear about universal fighting game problems, and that's not even the issue. But you want people to just only be able to do their wake up attack? The threat of the wake up attack is there to give you the ability to do wake up buttons, because you're like, well, I don't want to get hit by the fucking invincible safe wake up attack, and he's like, ha ha, I know that. Wake up grab, bitch. Wake up attacks. I know. Street and wake up buttons is in that game too. Wake up buttons is also in Street Fighter 4. It's also in Tekken. It's kind of hard to really produce in Tekken, but it's there. It's there in DOA. DOA has safe wake up attacks. Safe invincible wake up attacks. Yeah. Injustice 2 wake up mechanics are the same as MK9's wake up mechanics. Invincible wake ups, but they're not as invincible in that game for some reason. I forgot what the reason was. Yeah, but like, I'm not discrediting Tom or in my post or nothing, but I think like, all right, here's what I don't understand. This is why I really do, man. And I haven't said anything on purpose. Okay, so when I first met Tom, he was a top tier whore. He didn't have a fucking main. He was like, all right, I play these characters because they're top tier, and I do this, right? So it doesn't make any sense to me how he doesn't play Jackie or any of these other characters, and only wants to play Sub-Zero. And yeah, I'm hearing his gripes and shit with the game, but we're not about to sit up here and act like Sub-Zero is not good and like that he can't play the system. And also the gripes that I see with the game, I'm like, dude, you cover them. You can knock fools down and do a fucking ice clone still. I don't care how slow it is. What do you mean? I don't understand that shit. You have a safe launcher that hits like the top of the screen. It's a mid. It's -2 on block. Like, what the fuck? Where are your issues? What are you trying to do? Well, hey, that's the game. That's what they wanted to give you. They were like, hey, we only want... Do you not feel that, hey, it feels like a big risk to do a string on somebody's wake up? But yeah, it pays off really well, but it's a big risk. Like, this game, fighting games are all risk versus reward. And in this game, they really took the game and was like, all right, the risk versus reward of, all right, if you try to do a string on me on wake up, potentially you could die. But if I'm wrong, potentially I could die. But if you do a down 1 or down 3 on someone's wake up, I can't do anything about it if I'm mashing. And I have to respect it. I mean, and that forces them to respect that, and you can go for grabs or mix-ups. Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any... Whether it's bland or not, that doesn't mean that the wake up system is an issue. That's how it works. That's how they designed it. Because before, look, it's a universal issue that MK9 and other games had. Some characters had really good wake up attacks because their special moves were fast enough. Other characters didn't because they weren't fast enough, or they didn't supply them with enough invincibility. So what they did is they was like, all right, we're going to give every character in the game invincible wake up attack, and every character in the game air attack invincible wake up attack, and every character in the game a forward roll and the back roll, every character in the game a fatal blow. So everybody has fucking the same shit. They're like, we're going to solve the problem people having bad wake ups. And then they were like, all right, some wake ups will have more range than others. Some wake ups will hit to the top of the screen more than others. I don't think zoning is overwhelming because you have flawless block. You can just flawless block the projectiles and walk in or dash in. I feel like lower level players, and I mean, like, look, don't be fucking offended by that because you can change that shit in literally a day. But lower level players who don't even think about, hey, I can flawless block this and not care about the zoning and get in, you're like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and zoning is not as strong in this game as it is in Injustice or Injustice 1, Injustice 2 or 1 or 2.